somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me.
I have a beautiful wife, and she has a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you, dear. You have excellent taste. Oh, honey, this piano is a sheer joy. I just can't believe we only had to pay $50 for it.
Well, the guy said he was anxious to get rid of it. He was tired of piano playing.
I thought you said a woman played this piano.
His wife, he was tired of her playing.
Although I may not be the man some girls think of as handsome to my heart.
Oh, he came, huh? Oh, boy, it's beautiful. Oh, Kate, it's great. Oh, boy, I'm gonna buy for $75.
$75?
$65 a buy. 65. $60? $1.39?
I told her 50.
Yeah, well, next time tell me, huh?
I wanted you to have it, Kate. It's worth it.
It is, darling. It's beautiful.
Yeah, may I?
Oh, yeah, here.
Nice sound. Where are the guys?
Well, don't worry about it. They'll be here.
I wish they'd hurry up. How long's the meeting gonna take, you think?
Look, the Welfare Fund Committee meets one night a year. You'd think he'd give up going out on a date once a year.
Boy, you sure jump to conclusions, Harry. First thing you say is, I'm going on a date, on a date. All you ever say is, I'm going on a date. Don't you think I have any other things to do?
All right, where are you going tonight?
On a date, yes. Well, it's recreation, you know.
Those are the guys. I'll get the door.
Those are the guys. Get the door.
I'll get coffee.
Go get the coffee. Okay.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Harry.
Hi, Harry.
Hi, guys.
Pull up a chair. Take off your coat, and I'll close the window.
Yeah, pull up a chair. Hey, we'll go. He'll close the window. Pull up a chair. Take up the coat. He'll close the window. Pull up a chair. Take up the coat. He'll close the window. Pull up a chair. Take up the coat. He'll close the window. Pull up a chair. He'll close the window. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry.
I'm Dickens. He's Fenster. Starring John Astin, Marty Ingels, with Emmaline Henry. Created and produced by Leonard Stern.
Will the recording secretary please read the minutes of the last meeting?
A meeting of the committee of the annual welfare fund show was held at the home of Bob Mulligan, 317 South Lakehurst. Arch Fenster, the recording secretary, was severely criticized for not keeping a complete record of the meeting of the previous year.
Go on.
That's it.
That's all?
I did it again, huh?
What is the matter with you? These are important meetings. Now, this time I want you to take down every word that's spoken.
Okay, okay.
Let's get down to business. Now, every year it's the same problem. Those tickets just ain't moving. Now, maybe Mr. Dickens, our chairman of the ticket sales committee, can explain this financial fiasco.
I can explain very easily.
I ain't finished yet.
That's what you think.
Now, listen,
come on, you guys.
Ready?
Put it here.
Hello, sugar?
One lump.
All right. Oh, there's the phone. I'll take it in the kitchen.
Now, where were we?
Read what you got so far, Arch.
Come on, let's get down to business. Every year it's the same problem. Those tickets just ain't moving. And maybe our Dickens of the chairman committee can tell us, can explain this financial fiasco. I can explain very easily. I ain't finished yet. That's what you think. Oh, come on, guys. Put it down here. Sugar, one lump. The phone, I'll take it in the kitchen. Now, where were we? Oh, see what you got. Let's get down to business. Every year it's the same.
You are the new recording secretary. Now, Mulligan, what was that crack about a financial fiasco?
You are in charge of selling tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Sell tickets. Selling a handful of tickets to your friends is not exactly the success story of the century.
Well, they were my friends till they saw that miserable excuse for a show that you lined up.
And what's the matter with the show? It was good enough to entertain our armed forces during the war.
Oh, well, maybe I don't have the same taste as General Custer.
maybe you don't have the same taste as General Custer. But keep it up and you're gonna have the same future. Now, listen, Harry, I could sell more tickets to the semifinals of a chess game than you are asking for it.
Wait a second, hold it. Wait a second, relax. You think you could sell more tickets than Harry? And you could put on a better show than Bob? Well, swap jobs.
That's okay by me.
Good enough.
Well, then you guys got it all figured out. As soon as Harry decides who's going to be on the program, we can get the tickets printed and Mulligan can start selling, right?
I can tell you what's going to be on the program right now.
You can?
Yep. We'll use our own talent. We'll put on our own show from within our own ranks.
Like what? Whom are you going to get?
Well, Joe Bentley does great barnyard imitations. And Arch, Mel, and Mr. Bannister and I can revive the old Carpenters Quartet. Al Griniker does some terrific tap dancing. There'll be no trouble lining them up.
Fine. You line them up, and I'll provide the firing squad. It's a nothing idea.
Harry, the quartet hasn't practiced together for more than a year.
We'll get in shape. We'll practice every night and during lunch hour.
Harry, who's going to pay to see us?
We'll make money. They'd rather pay to see their friends than the non-professional professionals he's been giving us for years.
Harry.
Mulligan, you sell the tickets, we'll make money.
The only way we can make money is for me to give the tickets away. Let them all in for nothing.
How are we going to make money that way, Bob?
I'll charge them $5 a man to get out.
Bentley, come here.
Yeah, Harry?
You worked up any of those barnyard imitations?
Oh, yeah, I practiced all night, Harry. I got a rooster down pat.
Well, let's hear it.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
I think we better forget it, Bentley.
I got a crow, Harry.
How does that go? Caw?
Hey, you're pretty good, too.
I think you better go look for that board, Joe.
Okay, Harry.
See you later. I'll put Kate in his place.
Kate does bird calls?
Kate is gonna sing. You sell tickets.
So what? Some show. Kate Dickens and the Carpenters Four.
Look, Mulligan, it's my job to put on the show. It's your job to move the tickets.
Oh, the tickets are moving all right, Harry. They're moving from this pocket to this pocket. Selling them is something else again. Cock-a-doodle-doo? No.
Harry, don't let Mulligan get your goat. If he starts bugging you, just smile. A smile is fantastic, Harry. A smile will defeat him. Just a big smile. Watch this, Harry. Just watch. Smile. See it? Mulligan? Mulligan? I think we got a great show, huh?
Some show. This show is so bad that if the theater was empty, the seats would get up and walk out.
See, Harry, that's the trick. Smile or cry, but don't let him bug you.
Gentlemen, it's musical festival time.
Hey, come on, you guys. It's time for rehearsal. Carlton, Mel, Arch.
Yeah, come on in. You know, I just finished this vocal arrangement. Tenor, alto, bass. And do the best you can.
Mr. Bannister, we certainly appreciate your helping out our singing group. It's very nice of you.
Oh, yes, it is. But, you know, I love music. You know, when I hear music, it does something to me. This morning, when I wakened up, I was grumpy, sour, irritable. And then I turned on the radio, and I listened to good music. And look at me now. Sheer joy. Well, you ready to sing?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Go back to your place.
Right.
Go back to your place.
Put the boxes up there. I'll get the one by the window. Now, you gonna put that one there?
Yeah.
That's very good there. All right. I'll give you an A.
Yes.
May I, Mr. Bannister, just sing his home? It's all, sir.
All right, gentlemen, we'll start with the medley of Someone's in the Kitchen with Dinah, Jeannie with the light brown hair, and the Camptown Races.
Yes.
All right?
Camptown Races.
No, wait. No. I asked for a medley, not a mishmash. Now, please, one song at a time.
What's the matter with you guys? We sing Dinah first, then we sing Jeannie, and then the Camptown Races, all right?
You ready, gentlemen?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, you just sing, you just...
The medley.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Oh!
Gentlemen, I think you better put that platform in the back there. It's too dangerous the way it is.
All right, yes.
All right, from the top. And gentlemen, let's hear the Carpenters Four at their best. Huh? The medley.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Gentlemen, we only have the Carpenters 3. Gentlemen, I think we should forget the platforms. Why don't you come right up here and form a nice straight line? And I think that you better forget the gestures, huh? Okay. All right.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Someone's in the kitchen, I know.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
What are you so mad about?
I don't like the guy who's in the kitchen with Dinah. I'm acting, Harry.
Now, from now on, I want every sound that comes out of us to be a thing of beauty, of perfection. There's your A.
A little bit of B and C in there, too, isn't there?
Yes, and I think we better skip this number we've been doing. Let's do instead Jeannie with the light brown hair, right? And by the way, Carlton, in this number, remember, I want you to sing fortissimo and hold out the nose. I dream of Jeannie with her light brown hair.
Is this where you want me to stop and hold that note out?
Yes, as written.
Thank you kindly, sir.
I dream of Jeannie with her light brown hair, born like a babe.
What are you doing here? Everybody hide your and I can't sell no tickets.
We're just rehearsing.
You're rehearsing me right into a financial fiasco. Get out of here!
Right, gentlemen, you're ruining Jeannie with the light brown hair.
You're killing Carlton with the light blue face.
Oh, cut. Please don't go away, Mr. Bannister, please! Now look what you did, Mulligan. You upset Mr. Bannister and you broke up the rehearsal.
God, it was a waste of time anyway. Now you can't put on no show. Why don't you let me do it?
You?
Yeah, and it won't be amateur night either. I'll get some professional acts.
You don't think I can get professional acts?
It certainly doesn't look like it.
I can get the biggest name. Who's the biggest name in show business?
Doris Day.
You got her.
Yeah, what? Hey, I'm gonna hold you to that, Harry.
You do that.
Hey, fellas, do you hear who he's got? He has got Doris Day. Doris Day. Follow me, right on corporate. Come on, give me that. Follow me, right on corporate.
Smile. Yeah, smile. Put a smile on your face and face the world. A smile, Harry. Look, see? Smile. Smile. The boy, smile.
Doris Day.
Well, there's never been a ticket sale like this one. Mulligan sold the last seat yesterday, and today he's working on standing room only, huh? Harry, some of the guys are even scalping. They're getting $15 a ticket. Oh, boy. Well, Harry boy, you got a hit show on your hands. The whole town knows about it. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, everybody but Doris Day. Boy, I opened my big mouth and Mulligan really hung me.
Hey, Harry, what did Kate say when you told her that? You mean you didn't tell her?
How could I? How could I possibly explain what happened? Doris Day, I must have been out of my head.
Harry, you talk as if Doris Day is from another planet. Okay, she's a movie star. But she also happens to be a very fine human being. She can be talked to. All we gotta do is find somebody who knows Doris Day.
If we knew somebody who knows Doris Day. Who knows Doris Day?
Rock Hudson.
Who knows Rock Hudson?
Doris Day. No, it doesn't work out.
Forget it, Arch. Doris Day was a crazy idea. I was wrong, and I admit it.
You are wrong, Harry. You were not. Wrong, you were not. Harry, I went to a picture. I saw Doris Day the other night, and this girl is great. You couldn't have picked a better person.
Sure, she's great. So is Danny Kaye. So is Marie Chevalier.
Harry, don't overdo it. This is your first production. Doris Day is plenty.
Stop that.
Oh, Harry, don't throw the towel in yet.
No, sometimes, Arch, the smartest thing to do is to admit when you're wrong.
Wait, let me think. Wait a minute. Very often stars appear at places where they used to work, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, if Doris Day used to work for McKendrick as a carpenter... not too good. No.
We better forget her, Arch.
Yeah, Doris Day's a big star. Can't ask her to do a benefit for us.
Of course not.
So we'll just have to pay her.
You're not calling Doris Day.
No. I'm calling a friend of mine who's in show business. We'll find out how much it costs. Can't hurt to ask, huh? Hello, Freddie. Yeah, Arch Fenster. How are you, Fred? Yeah, Freddie, listen, you've been in show business for many years, and maybe you can help me out. Some of the Carpenters are putting on a show, and we'd like to have Doris Day. Yes, Doris Day. And I was wondering...
What's the matter?
I'm waiting till he stops laughing. No, Freddie, yes, no, we are willing to pay. Yeah, well, tell us, yes, well, tell me what it would cost. Well, okay, have to pay for an orchestra, pay for an arranger, Go on, I got makeup man, lighting man, pay for a sound engineer, go on. Pay for transportation, yes, and pay all, what's that? Hotel accommodations, yeah, I got you. And that would come to our friend. Okay, thanks, friend.
How much?
Well, we could break even if we charged $2,300 per person.
Well, thanks for trying, Arch. There's only one thing I can do. Humble myself. Yep. I've got to get all the guys together and tell them that in a moment of weakness, out of foolish pride, I promised them something that was absolutely impossible for me to deliver. It'll be difficult, but I'm going to prove to them that I'm not afraid to admit that I failed.
Come on, Harry, they're here. We can get it over with. Come on, Harry. Harry, come on. You gotta tell them. Come on, we might as well get it over with now. Now, fellas, will you please come here a second, please, fellas?
Yeah.
Fellas, Harry has something very important he wants to say. Okay? Okay. Just remember one thing. I'm with you, Harry. I'm with you.
Thanks, Arch.
You got something you want to say, Harry?
Nah.
Go, Harry. No. Harry, you have to do it. Go on. It's now or never. Go on, Harry. Tell him.
When you fellas chose me to head the committee for entertainment, so excuse me just a second.
Yes. Fellas, Harry has a little suggestion before he continues with his little talk. Suppose you put down the hammers and the drills, and the lumber. Will you put it... Okay. Okay, Harry, go on.
Fellas, the lovely lady who was going to appear will not appear on the show, but that's not important. What's important?
Hold on. Let's go back to what is not important. The lovely lady does have a name.
Yeah, but that's not important. What's important is that we...
You couldn't get Doris Day.
No.
No! Lunchtime. It's 9 o'clock.
We can have breakfast. Come on, fellas.
Wait a minute, listen to me. There's only one reason to put on a welfare fund show, and that's to raise money, right?
Right.
And whenever people want to raise money for a good cause, and believe me, our welfare fund is certainly a good cause, they have to put on a big show to bring in the money. Now, why does it have to be that way? Why? Why do people always expect something in return when they give? Isn't just giving, knowing the money is being put to good use, isn't that enough pleasure? Why do you always have to entertain people to get them to contribute? You should just be happy, knowing that you did your share. Now, we can put on our own show. It may not be the greatest show, but we'll have a lot of fun, and we'll make money. What do you say, guys?
Harry, we're with you. Yeah! The great guy, Harry Dickens. Yeah! Hooray! 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 But he's a jolly good fellow. But he's a jolly good fellow. But he's a jolly good fellow.
Thank you very much, Joe Bentley, for your barnyard imitations. They were highly educational. You know, I never realized there were 147 varieties of chickens. And now for the grand finale featuring the Carpenters Four and Kate Dickens and the whole ensemble in a medley of early American songs. And those of you in the audience that know the words, please sing along with us.
Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening.
But I love Jeannie with the light brown hair.
Giddy up, 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 giddy up.
The Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. The Camptown racetrack's flying off long, oh, doo-dah day. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. I come down here with my hat caved in, doo-dah, doo-dah. I go back home with a pocket full of tin, oh, doo-dah day. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. The long-tailed filly and the big black horse, doo-dah, doo-dah. They start in the middle and they both cut across, oh, doo-dah day. Gonna run all night, gonna run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. Giddy up!
Thank you very much. That concludes the show. And now it'll cost each person $5 to leave the theater. No, gentlemen, no. You know, they look just like they're posing. Gentlemen, I want you to look natural, as though you're singing.
Mr. Bannister, maybe if we sang, it would look like we're singing.
Oh, that's a splendid idea, Fenster. All right.
Mr. Bannister,
Yes?
we just put in that new plate glass window. I'm afraid when I hit that high note, I might bust it.
Oh, nonsense. That's a myth. That's a legend they used to tell about Caruso. Now, please, just sing. All right? I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair. Born like a babe. I got the picture. That's fine. You know, every tenor thinks he's Caruso. It's a funny thing, but...